okay, my chat's not working again. And I'm like, all right, there's 5 people in here, and nobody said anything yet. I swear. Pop that out. Put this over here. Hey, guys! I gotta love YouTube at times. Oh, well. I should have known. It happened last week, and it looks like it's going to be a continuing trend. Sorry. My fault. Jim, Sinister, the Drone Network, Drone Worship, The Revolution, Rubber Ducky, Moss the Boss, Green Frog RC, Night Train. Hey guys, what's going on? I was on time. My chat just wasn't working. I'm like, wait a minute, something's strange. How's y'all's week going? So far, so good. Thumbs up. We're halfway there. Wacky Wednesday. Jakey, hey babe. I know, right? Thank God. It's all good. We can make this week. We can make every week. We do it all the time. I know, my dear, I know. But just remember, the rain will not continue, hun. It will eventually have some sunshine in your life. It's not always rainy. David's at a truck stop. Where is David? What state is David in? You're good considering taking 3 months off YouTube and disappearing for a while. Got to clear the head. Can't think of any content to make that writer's block at its best. That is true. That is true. Writer's block sucks. Creator's block sucks. And sometimes Drone Worship, hun, you just got to step back. I appreciate that like, Master Boss. Reaper, hey baby, are you working tonight? Honey Lulu, hey lady. He's in Texas at a truck stop. Well, maybe his weather is a little better. It's starting to spit and sputter rain. It's like, ugh. But the temperature is much better than what it has been, considering, what was it, last week? There was snow on the ground. It was like -3. This week it's like in the 60s. It's like, okay, I know Mother Nature is bipolar as all get out, and it's insane. Yeah, I think at times, though, all of us get a little bit of creator's block. It's like, okay, I'm not really sure what I want to do or what to do. So, yeah, take a step back, babe. It's what we all have to do at times. But remember this, we're still here when you come back. He's getting his truck worked on. Ugh, that sucks. Maybe they'll get it fixed quickly and he'll be back out on the road. And I know I'm lagging a little bit. Chris is actually uploading a video to his channel, so I got a little bit of lag until Power Director is done. But Head Fog, hey my dear, how are you? Thank y'all so much for joining me. RC Crazy, congratulations, my dear. 11 years, 2 thumbs up. Bob Biker, hey baby. Thank you so much for joining me. Adam, Plummet FPV, editing a video. Totally understand that one.
I'm not editing.
Oh, maybe it's just everything up at the bottom.
Okay.
Look. Speaking of which, and he shows up.
Control that you import. Plug that thing in.
I don't want to mess up any of your goodies. It's still importing, so I cannot.
It's not importing. It's literally unplugged now, so tell it to cancel it.
That's weird.
It'll pop up and ask you to tell it yes.
Yes. Adios.
Yeah, you get rid of it. Tell it bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Do you want to remove the things that were copied to the computer? No?
No, keep the ones that copied to the right copy most of them.
So I can get rid of this?
No, just minimize that. That's my video. I want to keep that up, but that's not uploading yet. So that's not bothering me at all.
Gotcha.
Bob, Sinister, Honey Lulu, Jake. Gotta go ahead and put the
She stuck around, my dear, because she loves
crazy.
you.
Dude's
RC Crazy and Tiff are celebrating 11 years today.
Wow, noobs. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
He said he doesn't. He doesn't know how she stuck around so long. Mark Dale, honey, you are never late as long as I'm live. I don't care if you pop in at the last second and say, hey, hey. That's all that matters. You're never late as long as I'm live. That's always my motto. Oh, good. No lagging on your end. Awesome. Anubis Machine, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Look, there she is, Mrs. RC. Congratulations, lady. 11 years. And counting. Supposedly the guy's coming tomorrow now, Jake. You know how that goes. But I will tell you, he recorded a video, and you could see smiles, and that's what's important. Exactly, Night Train. That's a long time to pick up any man's drawers. Oh, come on, Eric. We are not professionals. I don't think there's really a professional at a marriage. Does anybody think there's any professionals on marriage? Because I can tell you this much. There darn sure is not a handbook with raising kids or raising husbands. No, honey, I have not got a message that I know of. Was it messenger or text? If it's text, my phone's out in the other room. I'll have to check that afterwards. You go to the kidney doctor on Monday. Fingers crossed. Good news. Good news. Richard Coggins knows exactly. No handbook. Honey Lulu knows there's no handbook. Right, Reaper? It's all about try again. Okay, text. I'll check that in a minute. Oh, look. See, Reaper? There you go. And Night Train. Eric's admitted that Tiff has got him trained. Look, I got Trish and Tiff in here, so it's been a crazy week at work, so his drawers go in the box. I can't train mine that way. Neither one of the two. Tiff, you got to give me some pointers on that. Ooh, you got to go back and see your kidney doctor too. Still swelling? Ibuprofen, honey. Ibuprofen. Oh, you can train them. It just takes a lot of work, and it's almost to the point of, I'll just put the drawers away. Well, Rusty's not that, well, I can't say he's not that bad, because I'll fold them, and, you know, he at least puts them in his room. I don't know if they actually totally get put away, because there's times that I'm kind of scared to walk in that room. Y'all know how it is with teenagers. It's like, no, nope, I don't want to go anywhere near it. Exactly, Jim. It's Wednesday, and it is Wacky Wednesday, babe. Jim. Paging Sinister. I'm being buzzed by your drone now. It's not bad enough that I get buzzed by his. Behind the screen. True that. Cranberry juice is good for your kidneys. All right. This is going to look a little odd, but I got to get this out for him, so hang on. You are now clear for takeoff again. Ha! Boys and their toys. Well, see, Mark Dale figured it out. We're just not going to speak to each other. That way we don't argue. I know, right? Ah. I guess that's why they say at times silence is golden. Right? There's Daddy's drone. She lives. She lives. She'll live until she gets caught in my hair, and then she might not make it back home. Rebel MKFPV, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate that. Yeah, right now I'm being buzzed by a tiny hawk, isn't it, Jim? It's actually Sinister, the Drone Network's drone. There you go. Yep, it is the tiny hawk. Don't you dare put her behind the computer again. Oops, my foot. What do y'all think? I think he's doing the crap on purpose now. He tried to take my head off earlier with another one. It went sort of psychotic and landed on the pillow right next to me, and I just gave him the look as if to say, seriously? Right? It's a UFO. When am I going to send you one? One what, babe? That's the one Jim sent here for Chris to fix. So he's got it fixed? Or are you talking about a snake? I told you. Jim, he's pushing his buttons. John, RC Fun.
Guys, don't buy the tiny hawk. This thing is so underpowered. You have to, so when you start to get down on the bottom of the throttle, it's like, oh. So then I give it like a little more throttle to try to get it and level it out. And, oh my God. It
right? Just put a prop gate behind the TV. Nietzsche, welcome, babe.
Jim, if you ever get the Mobula dude, you're just going to give this thing away.
Yeah, right, Mark? Mark said he's charging plane batteries so I can crash tomorrow. Hopefully not into myself this time. Guys, if like you want
this to make that thing fly, like no shit, even in rate 2, Jim, it's like way up here. I'm like, come on, little guy, you can fly.
Ed, love my drones. Hey, babe.
Ed.
If you guys want to kind of chuckle, go check out Mark Dale's video. Sorry, Mark, but yeah, I kind of had to chuckle over that one. FPV Noob Tube channel, shawing. What's up, baby?
Chicka woo, chicka woo.
And guys, for the
I think it could be
it's either a new tongue or new teeth, and I'm not sure which. I think it's more the new tongue. But for guys, if you don't know, make sure you check out the FPV Noob Tube channel.
More of a punchy battery, probably.
They are coming on at 9 on their channel for a live stream. Great group. Damn, I can't talk tonight. Great group of guys, and if you did not know, they will be joining me right back here next Wednesday for the Wacky Wednesday Gangbang, because they always do an FPV Noob Tube Gangbang every other Wednesday. So, yep. Next Wednesday is going to be fun. Not saying that every Wacky Wednesday doesn't get some laughs from somewhere. I mean, come on now. But hey. Exactly, Mark. You know, you kind of have to laugh at yourselves with some of the bloopers. And why not share them? You know, everybody gets to have a little bit of snicker. And, you know, it's not something that any of us couldn't do ourselves. So, Axiomatic, welcome, my dear. And yes, he is a cookieaholic. I can attest to that. Any man that can eat 4.5 dozen cookies in like 2.5 days, yeah. I don't know how your belly took that. I always say Rusty's got a cast iron stomach, but I don't know. I don't even think he could eat 4.5 dozen in 2 days. Yeah, Rebel, I think Sinister might be a little upset if we mail you his drone. Oh, sweet. David will be home by Valentine's Day, and hopefully he walks in the door with a great big smile on his face just for you. Remember, guys, if there is that special someone in your life, you don't have to spend a fortune on them just for one day. It's just one day. Make sure you show them the love throughout the year. It's not just about one day. And besides that, if you don't have someone special in your life, splurge on yourself. Because that's the number one thing that you need to remember. You got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. So, Valentine's Day is a day about love, right? So, if you don't have that special someone, treat yourself.
Buy yourself a drone.
Well, he said it, but, you know, why not? I mean, I've seen this new thing that they have out called Galentine's. Okay, for all the girls that are single when they hang out with their gal friends. Well, don't get me wrong, that's great. But what about the guys? I mean, everything is supposed to be equal nowadays. So how are you going to come out with Galentine's Day and nothing for the guys? Come on, BS. So, guys, if you don't have someone special, make sure you treat yourself. Be it for your hobby, be it just because. Just treat yourself. You all deserve it. You all are amazing people. And I can tell you this much. Your hearts are 10 times the size that they should be. They really are. Y'all are all full of love. You are all family. And come on now. You need to take care of and treat yourselves as well. Yeah, right, Head Fug, we got liquor stores. Axio says I'm going to buy myself a giant cookie. Imagine that. Kenny Cardoso Media, hey, baby, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, okay, for the guys, Pornhub, well, let's see. We got the liquor stores. Nietzsche's going to buy himself a drone. Oh, there you go. There you go. I did not know that. RC Crazy says, Hooters is giving away free wings for people that are single on Valentine's Day. Oh, he heard it on Pandora. So, you know, how are they going to technically know you're single? You walk in by yourself? So, you know what you all do, right? Y'all walk in by yourselves. You go to the bar. You get your free wings. Make sure you take those off so that they see you're single.
And I don't wear rings.
You know, and just like put them back on later on.
I can't wear jewelry.
No, this poor guy's got a metal allergy, so can't do jewelry at all.
Well,
Ira Z, welcome. There you go. Gaiatine. Damn, I can't talk.
I guess the Tiny Hawk is going to beat the Mobula tonight because I literally lost the prop and I can't find it.
I told you where it bounced to. You just have to dig back there and find it.
That's one downfall too with it. It does blow props when it hits the ground at like velocity speed.
Yeah, he's a little rough on things at times.
I had one prop left, but I can't find it.
Thank you, FPV NoobTube. Smash that thumb, yo crazy campers. Only if you want to, though. Some of you can lightly touch it.
Kimbo in the house.
Kimbo Slice? I don't even want to know where that one came from, but okie dokie. Full Gear RC Videos. What's up, my dear? Thank you so much for joining me.
Full Gear, what's up? NoobTube knows what the Kimbo thing is.
I'm scared. I am seriously scared, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point. Well, just remember this. Night Train says, I got rings on both hands. No luck for me. Guys, you can have these rings all you want. But there's one thing that'll always stick to me that my grandmother always said. Always be yourself. And don't be a follower. Don't have that ring in your nose that somebody can just grab a hold of and drag you all over the place. So rings on the hands are fine. Just don't have that one where you have to be led around by everything. Y'all are your own people, and come on now. Oh, Jim said the Tiny Hawk wins by default, and only by default.
I had a prop, man. I'm looking for it.
And for those of you who have tattooed rings, dude, you know they do make little tiny Band-Aids. Oops, I cut my finger. Hooters will never know.
I was like, man, I'm gonna need this prop. And I was like, nope. One of these buckets.
No, Axio, you do not have to take out your piercings, honey. It is a what's the word I'm looking for? It is an analogy, okay?
Is that piercing?
I think we've all cut our fingers at times. Yo, yeah, Grandma loves to pull ears. Yes, indeed. Grab you right by the ear and away you go. No, RC Crazy, not that type of nose ring. Not that type of nose ring. Well, you know, I think Monica Lewinsky did kind of have something stuck to or stick to her, but I think that was her choice because I'm sorry, and I still haven't figured this one out. Who in the hell puts a dress in a freezer?
Monica Lewinsky does.
Yeah, well, I'm still saying there was a lot more shit behind that.
Well, man.
Oh, you got something for Grandma to pull, huh? Uh-huh. Sure you do. And just remember, Grandma might have one of those fanny whackers, but knowing FPV NoobTube channel, they're going to enjoy that. Eric has a man bun. Hey, nothing wrong with a man bun. To each their own. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sure Grandma knows how you like it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, some guys like them older. Some women like them older. That's why I said I don't judge. Oh, awesome. I copped a featured one of Cardoso Media's videos today. He got a bunch of traffic and subscribers on his channel. He had no idea where it was coming from until he watched his video. Oh, let me tell you. Yeah, fanny whackers. My grandmother had a fanny whacker. I'm not going to lie. Okay? It was
Sweet.
that wide.
Awesome.
That long. With a handle. And was that thick. The problem? She only went through 5 of them in my childhood. Oops. Yeah, she wanted a Bill Clinton baby. Well, I hate to tell her, but she didn't go about it the correct way. True that. Better than a he-hive. I've never quite seen one of them. You might be the first one, Eric. You want to try that one out and like post it on your videos, and that might go viral.
A he-hive?
Yeah. They said Eric has a man bun. I said, well, okay. He said, well, it's better than a he-hive.
Man bun.
Rebel says, I've only been with an older woman once. It wasn't that bad. Well, that's what I said. To each their own, you know?
Older women teach us.
Lewis LPRC, welcome, my dear. What is up with you? Thank you so much for joining me. Exactly. Sugar mamas and daddies. No judgment. I'm not judging. That's why I said to each their own, whatever makes you all happy. Because that's the key. It's what makes you happy. Not everybody else. It's what makes you happy. And that's what a bunch of people just, it's like they forget about. Oh, Full Gear, I remember that too. Go get me a switch. So you bring in like this little twig, right, that you know with one whack is going to break. Not my grandma. Mm-mm. I said, go get me a switch, and you don't want me to go get it. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Oh, well. Yep, ass smackers. Ouch. But I tell you what, you learn. And of course, y'all know I was raised old school, so you definitely learn. Ouch. David hurt his knuckle and finger with a blade on the drone. Yep, they're dangerous. Can be. Oh, here we go. Acro is into something again. Well, Henri. That's his new nickname. Henri Acro. Little sucker's always into something now. Ira Z, Grandma taught me how to run fast. Understand that one, but there was always that saying, you gotta come home sometime. Oh, that's what Eric's gonna do at 1K? You're gonna show off a he hive? You better get to growing, baby. Bob, Canada does not know what they are missing. You are not an undesirable. You are very desirable, baby. Oh, he's cutting his hair at 5K, huh? Busting them gummy bear stealing fools. What? Lewis LP, somebody stealing your gummy bears? That's just foul. Full Gear, honey, I think we all either need a sugar mama or a sugar daddy for sure. And no, I'm not lagging. I'm still trying to catch up on everything, so. Yes, John, Chris is saying that the Tiny Hawk is underpowered. You were right. Well, yeah, if you think about it, it's all like a learning experience, Ed. We all kind of, maybe you weren't bad. Maybe bad's the wrong word. Henri?
John.
Henri is shit. Yeah, that probably describes most of us when we were younger. But you know what? It's a learning experience.
That's what.
And he just said, did I just hear him say that Tiny Hawk was underpowered? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I mean, I think for 1S, like they can't. I see people comparing it to the Mobula. Being a 2S, you can't compare it to it. But for a 1S, I don't know, like probably a little bit of tuning and some different things. It probably would. I think probably the battery too. Jim's flown that battery.
Alvin, what's up, my dear babe?
Alvin, what's up?
How's it going this week? Are you getting rain or what's your weather out there? Earlier this week, we had nice weather, 60, 65 degrees. Today, it started to spit rain, and apparently it's going to do that now for a couple days. Oh, Green Frog RC said, picking a switch, come back with a log. I wouldn't suggest that because they might swing that log at you. Well, you brought it back, and you knew what you were going to get, so, Good night, Markdale. Thank you so much for joining me. You enjoy that plum moonshine, baby. You miss playing dodge slippers with Grandma. I was raised mainly by my grandparents. So, and when I say my grandparents, I mean, and I have a special case. I had my grandmother, my grandfather, and my grandmother's mother. So I actually had my great grandmother also raising me. And yeah, let me tell you, 2 old school ladies raising you, you're going to learn to play dodge anything. Oh God, I just heard Amber being turned on. Ugh. There you go. You're old, cantankerous, and ornery, but still a little frisky for your age. That's all that matters, baby. It's like I say, age is a number. It's all about not necessarily how old you feel, but what's in your heart. And as long as you're young at heart, that's what matters. You always ask for forgiveness, then permission. Well, that one saying, right? It's better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission at times. You talking about the Tiny Hawk John, a cool beginner whoop? I told Chris, I said, well, hell, I might be able to fly that one a little. I don't know. I ain't killing Jim's drone. Oh my God, Jim's all about the Mobula 7 HD. RDFPV Ryan, what's up, my dear? Oh no, Rubber Ducky says she's eating cookies, and as soon as Axio said that, said cookies? Cookies. What kind of cookies? Come on now, you gotta tell us what kind of cookies. Not funny, Axio. He almost got me a while ago.
Oh, Axio would have loved that shot.
I was literally ducking, and I'm like, yep,
She would duck like
He landed the sucker behind the computer monitor twice and made me get that. Because he was out on the couch FPVing it. And, yeah, here he comes. And I was ducking and dodging. I'm like, yeah, here we go. Ryan wants some cookies, too. I think everybody wants my cookies. And no, they're not special cookies. They're just made with love. Yes, Ryan, Chris is flying in the house. It's raining outside, so now he's flying in the house. Ooh, milk and turtle cookies. Yum, 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 yum. What is it? Is it the blue Loctite that will come back off and the red you're stuck with forever? Am I right on that one? I'm doing good, Ryan. A little tired. It's been a crazy week. Got a little aggravated at work today. And the fun thing right now about if I get aggravated or stressed, I was dealing with some just pure stupid crap today. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to my RGA room, which is in a separate building. I said, and I'm going to destroy something because I had field scraps that I got to throw away. So I got to get rid of things, destroy things, and take my frustrations out, all while getting paid for it. And I'm like, you know what? It's days like this that I actually enjoy part of my job. You bought break and bake. Nothing wrong with that, baby. Just dealing with stupid vendors. Okay, perfect example, right? I had a pallet of light bulbs come in today, and I was missing 4 boxes or 4 cartons off. So I emailed the vendor and I told him what I was missing. I sent them copies of the bill of lading where we signed that we were short. Told them exactly how many cartons we got, what we were missing, and told them we had signed short. And this woman comes back with, so how many cartons did you actually get? Did you sign short? And I'm like, did you even read anything at all I wrote? Or what was the point? But it was just like multiple different things all adding up, and it was like, I'm done. Let me out of this building so I don't have to deal with any of this crap, and I'll deal with all that later. So I know, Kenny, your job, I tell you what, your job's rough. But on the other hand, I get to deal with some of the crap that you all cause. So, good night, my dear honey Lulu. You have an amazing night. I will get you on text later on after the show. Let me check that out, and I'll hit you back, lady. Yeah, right, John. You think it's growing on him. God help me. Wiles 3D, welcome, my dear. What's the weather like down there in North Carolina? I bet you it's nice. We had, I think it actually got up to 65 yesterday. It was an amazing day. Today, during the day, I think it hit like 58 to 60 again. So, and then it started to rain. But it's all good. He's blowing around many screwdrivers on the desk now. But yeah, if I'm not sweating that, believe me, it takes a lot more to make me a little. And if you guys go back and watch some of oh, you're in Wisconsin. Shit. Sorry about that, dear. 30 degrees and freezing rain. Oh, no. Will you be careful out driving around in that crap? That's right, Axio. Some streamers have flies that buzz around their head. I get whoops. That's a little too close and personal. At least that one, I guess he found props. Go on and play with Babyface Nelson. No, a little higher than that, Jim. Yeah, Ira, a lot of companies will take the loss as long as the package was sealed. Come to find out, the trucking company had destroyed an 8-foot box of light bulbs and decided that they thought they were going to keep the other 3 boxes. Not happening. Bring me my stuff and we'll move on from here. And that's the thing. I do all the returns. I handle all the defects for our company. I handle all the over shortage and damages. So, yeah, it gets a little stressful. It's like you're being pulled in 50,000 different directions and it all seems to hit at the same time. And it's like, yep, I got this. Oh, Ed, rub it in. 62 here. But I bet you at some point it probably rained. It usually does in Florida. No matter what, at some point it's going to rain. All right, Bull Gear RC, thank you so much for joining me. You're uploading a new Gen 8 video, so we will make sure we check that out later on, my dear. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah, I know, right, Mike? I hate that dee 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 almost as much as Miss Amber and her. Oh, ugh. It's all good. RC Crazy's got freezing rain. Sinister's had 71 degrees and cloudy. Rub it in, rub it in. Wiccan FPB, Mark, what's up, my dear? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't sign for damage packages. I swear to God, I wish they wouldn't. But our company is a stickler. And I work for an electrical supply company, so some things we have to sign damaged and then go through the actual vendor. It's a pain in the butt. And guess who gets to handle all that? I told you, rain. Yep, Alvin always had to fly. Did you get rid of him finally? Maybe he's in hibernation. Ha 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 ha. David's got a new video up. Awesome. Yes, Ryan, he is now flying the Mobula 7 little baby face Nelson. Yeah, earlier he was flying the Tiny Hawk. Now he's buzzing me with the Mobula 7. It never fails. If the weather outside is bad, I am being buzzed around somewhere in this house. I'm just so used to it. And it's so funny because Chris put out a video one day, and I'm sitting there, and I think I'm either reading a book or I'm on my iPad, and he's constant. And I never blinked. I never looked up. It's normal anymore. Aw. See, Kenny's smart. I don't deliver damaged packages. If it makes it onto my truck, I bring it back. I don't feel like getting yelled at for something I didn't do. See, I won't yell at you. I am not the one that gets on the phone and rants and raves. It's just, please take care of it. Or put in the freight claim and you just move on. Oh, he knows, Ryan. Believe you me. He knows that beep, 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 beep. What the hell are you doing now? I swear to God, we're going up in size. When he breaks a 5-inch out, you're going to see me go off camera for a few minutes. Isn't that the one that tried to attack me earlier? Axiomatic said inspire by 11 p.m. Not in the house. No. I know. Just be happy that he isn't flying the wing in the house around my head. No, I don't think we have enough room. Oh, Ira Z, raining in Hawaii. But come on. What's your normal temperature there on an average day? Like today, even in the rain, what was your normal temperature? Ooh, Wiccan ordered the Eoshine trash can tonight. He cannot wait to fly his first whoop. You'll be whooping it up in the house next, babe. 78. See? Absolutely amazing. John, I haven't blinked an eye, baby. He said, damn, Crystal, I'd be scared. That sucker had tried to attack me earlier
This
tonight.
little thing's a beast on 4S. That's what I run on it. Oh, man, this thing, you got to watch it. You got to stay, the throttle, you have to stay, like, real low on the throttle, like, right here. Anything more than this on this, bang, right on the ceiling. This thing, even with the camera and the mount on top, it does not feel that weight. It probably would carry the session, I guarantee you. Pretty crazy.
Shannon, welcome, my dear.
And running that kind of camera angle on it, that thing is quickly fast. That's what I was out there running it the other day on.
Yeah, that's the one that went a little insane earlier. I don't know if it was operator error or the drone.
Wicked.
But
Ryan,
he was in the kitchen messing with it, and the next thing you know, yeah, when your batteries are dying, that beep 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 beep, that's annoying as shit. But that one is the Baby Hawk R Mark, but something happened earlier and the sucker landed. I was sitting on the couch like this and the damn thing landed right on the pillow next to me and he just got the look of, are you kidding me?
Got a buzzer when you first arm it. It's got freaking crazy power, this little thing does, I'll tell you. This thing, that's why they say it flies like a 5-inch.
No, Kenny, he is not flying the Inspire in here. No, Look at that. You see that little ornery ass grin? No, Jim, it's not a bad thing that you know his quads.
Motor's run a little warm hovering it. But what I'm doing is getting these batteries down to storage because it's going to be rain the next 3 or 4 days.
Yep.
Easiest way to do it, put them in your quad and just hover them.
Ira Z said his dog would eat that. Actually, Ira, we have
spit it back out.
We've known people that their dog got a hold of their drone.
This would hurt your fur babies really bad.
Dude, it did not turn out well at all.
But you're right, your dog will eat it, and that's their number one thing. It's good to maybe like a brushed motor one, but a brushless one's gonna like really hurt his mouth.
John wants to know. No, I don't like looking over here to see what's going on. So it didn't show up here earlier. So I popped it out over here. I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute, there's 5 people in here and they're not saying anything. And I pulled it up on my iPad and my chat on here wasn't working, so I had to pop it out. It's like, okay.
I don't doubt that he can catch the X-Class, dude. He's crazy. He's like, frick, I forget his name already. Ain't been around him so long. Tito. Same thing Tito does. And catch the bird. Like, you guys are crazy.
Willie Parker. That's right. You know it's the Crystal Crazy Comedy Hour. You know it.
I'm thinking of putting a double arm on mine just because I armed it the other day and smashed my fingers up a little bit. So,
see? Trish said that David cut his hand with the prop.
Oh, well, I was on to what you were saying, Mark, until you threw the recruit there. I'm like, I could power loop this window in that front door, no problem, with a quad.
We're not flying the wing in the house. No.
Yeah, wait till I get the 600 one, Mark, and we'll try that. This one's ain't gonna make it through the door here.
No. And we don't need you going shh. Nope. Yes, I know, Ryan. He is definitely like a kid in a candy shop. He does not know what to get into.
I'll watch it, John. I gotta actually watch your acro first. Before I watch the attic. I'll watch the real deal.
Oh, Alvin BS, you're just looking for any excuse to get anything that's green.
Did you get your Indigo Rhino? What's up, brother?
You know it. It's all fun and games until you have to fix drywall. Exactly, Rhino.
Did you get it bound to your Mobula, Shannon? Now you're going to see the beast. Because I don't fly with my Mobula. I use 2S in the house, too. I don't put the one battery. That's too much. Too less. Too weak. So good.
Too weak? Weak?
Too weak.
That's not something I normally hear you say is weak.
Believe me, one ass on that thing is weak.
But yeah, Rhino, the day that he has to repair drywall, he might want to do that before I get home. That might not be too pretty. Green will go good with a booger body, huh?
Booger body.
Jim, it's not good to chase down something for dinner. I mean, then you're going to be running, you're going to be burning calories, and you're going to be even hungrier. Well, you're doing great, Willie. How are you doing, my dear? Chris, did you mail out Ryan's quad to Bob yet?
No, Bob, it's right here. Right here. I was just making sure everything was right on it for you.
What's not right, Shannon? You got your Tyrannus X Lite in the mail Monday, but something's not right. What's not right, baby?
What's Ryan's Acro Brat say when we plug it in? The Imperial Munch.
Oh, Ryan said he bought some more batteries for his Lucy Stadium truck.
Sweet.
I know.
You just bought some for the quad too.
I know your stove went up in flames last week. Anubis Machine, you have a wonderful night, my dear. You're going to go do some night flying before the rain starts up again. You enjoy that, babe. And if I don't see you have a wonderful week.
Your Mobula 7, is it right? That sucks balls.
He said he just got a Tyrannus in the mail.
Yeah, actually.
Mm-hmm. Can't hover, flips. Bob says, Ryan, be nice now. No, Jim was not cooking when the stove burned. His mother-in-law actually did that. I'm not totally sure on that, Mark. We have never gone live with the GoPro session. Oh, look out, Ryan. Bob wants Chris to send it to him, and then when Bob's done with it, John wants it. So,
damn. I got another acrobat going on over here.
He's just gonna send it around. That's great.
That's not acrobat. You guys know that. That's a brat, but not an acrobat.
Just got home from church. Totally understand that one. Oh wait, Alvin said, wait, I thought Ryan gave it to me. Uh-oh. Well, John, I guess you send it to Alvin after you're done with it.
And I had to get one myself.
Oh wait, Jim. Okay.
It's badass.
Look, no Axio. Nobody is getting my quad. Axio wants it, Bob wants it, John wants it, Jim wants it.
All right, well, hold on, guys.
Alvin wants it.
I'm like a salesman here. Look.
You can't be the hand model. That's Axio's job.
There's no need to fight. I can build everybody one.
Oh, darn. John said after we all get done bashing, Ryan might get a prop.
I don't know. I tell you right now, this was torture tested. This is not the Rotorite frame, but I was told that, oh my God, Tommy's plans got leaked and the Chinese grabbed it. And so this is $27. I'm sorry, I would like to purchase the oh my God frame, but oh my God, $60 is a lot more than $27. So that's the reason why. But this thing is tough as nails, man. This thing specs right to the Rotorite frame. So I can't, the carbon, I can't, I guarantee you he did, more better carbon quality than what they did. But
Rhino said, gross, that quad's going to be all sticky under a black light. You'll all be able to see it from space. Yeah, Thomas, they're talking about Ryan's build from Chris, the Acro Brat. Axio says, highest bidder, go.
Yeah,
oh, now that sucks. Uma's plans were stolen by a coworker.
Yes, that's
foul.
So this is the stolen product. Like, this is the frame of the stolen product. I hate to be part of that, but I just like $27. That's a badass frame, right? And then I
found out about it after the fact.
Yeah, and then got it, and I'm searching. I'm like, dude, someone had to do this frame before, and I searched. I'm like, Acro Brat, damn it, that thing don't look like that too. And I turn around, I'm like, holy shit, it's down to the freaking rubber grommets for the standoff. That's why it's so smooth. Like your flight controller's all in the rubber grommets. Freaking, all you have to do is literally probably, and I don't think these motors you would have to soft mount, but your camera's in the soft mount. Everything's soft mounted on this frame. That's what's really cool about it.
Thomas, what kind of racing were you out doing around the track, huh?
Lewis.
Well, Mark says that's the frame he has too. It's tough.
Not Banggood's link. Amazon actually. See, so that's what really threw me off. I went right to Amazon, and I don't really mess with Banggood's not much more.
Hang on, I can find that link
for
you.
Pop it right. I mean, $27. It is I'm telling you, this thing. When I picked this thing up and hovered it in my living room, I have yet to go fly it in Acro, but in my living room, just a hover, unbelievable. It was just like so tight. I mean, like Acro, it's just like bam, and it's just like it's like in GPS mode.
Carefully yelling Acro, he'll be in here.
Get a picture, guys. Come on, quick.
That's nothing new.
$26.99 right there.
And I got this.
And if you need help building it, I can build it for you, or I can give you the plans. I mean, that's no problem. I help anybody out. I got a good setup in this right here.
There's the Amazon link for that one.
Go find Rotorite one too, please, and drop his link also. Hey, they might want the better frame. I can't hate.
Hang on.
They stole his plans, not me.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
I can't spell.
Just look up Acrobrat. Type in Acrobrat, and it's gonna pull up or go to the Rotorite store. Yeah.
Why beat around the bush? Just go direct.
I'm gonna put I'm literally thinking on getting the hype train Rotorite motors for mine. But I'd probably buy his frame one day just to compare it. Smash it to the wall. I know he smashed his into the wall. Torture test the shit out of it. So.
Frames. Come on. Now you know that's scary where they say frames, spare parts. Ah, it's $44.99.
Oh, so there you go. They were saying $60. Shit.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Exact frame. That's not bad at all. I'll definitely buy one to compare to. Thomas, what's up?
All right, and there is the original straight from Rotor Riot. So, Mario, better watch out. You were drifting, huh, baby? Nothing like Mario Kart. Love that game.
Oh yeah, shoot stuff at the people. That was awesome.
Right, Bob? Isn't this more fun than being gay in gay Discord? Poor Ryan. Y'all tortured him.
Hey, Graham,
Ryan's like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Weather in Maryland today wasn't that bad. It was like 58, but then it started raining this evening, but it's still not bad. It was only like, I went and picked Rusty up at 6. I think it was 54, and that was 6:30, so. Oh, Lord, Bob's threatening to time out Ryan just so we can get the auction going, huh? Your remix is a knockoff. You're hard on frames. Believe me, babe, I totally understand being hard on drones. But like Chris said, you kind of have to torture test. Okay, you think it was 60 when it first came out? And guys, if you haven't realized, a lot of different things will come out high and then bounce on down and level out. So that is the good thing. That's just like the, what was that? I think it's the Baby Hawk was originally $400 and it's down to $2 something now. Just have to have patience. And at the same time, you kind of don't want to be the first guinea pig to get something because usually there's bugs to be worked out somewhere. Mr. Crowley and his drone, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Bob, you wrote that wrong. That's supposed to be TREEFIFTY. That's Tree 50. Oh, 450. No, Kenny, they're picking on Ryan. They're trying to bid on the drone that Chris built him. Oh, there you go. To everyone in this chat, that Acrobat is mine. Nobody is getting it. Well, I guess that means it stays here. If nobody is getting it. Think about what you're saying, Ryan. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is getting it. I mean, that means it gets to stay here and Chris gets to torture it. Oh, Lord, up to 550. Oh, Bob said I already got 999. I have no idea, Head Bob. and he has strolled out there. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute, though. '78 in North Carolina. Tomorrow will be in the 80s. Man, I gotta move south. But I've been here all my life, and I doubt seriously I'm moving anywhere. Oh, Lord, I don't even want to think about your birthday, Alvin, because your birthday being in 4 weeks, Rusty's is, I think, right after yours. I think it's like 5 days after yours. Isn't your birthday the 6th? Because Rusty's is the 11th. I don't know. I can't remember. I know it's March, and I know it's in the beginning of March. The 5th. Okay. So his is 6 days after yours. See, I was close. Well, Wiccan, let me tell you. When he first got into drones, I heard so much about drones, I despised drones. And then a lot of stuff happened in his life, and drones kind of leveled him out. I mean, more or less, not long after he had been into drones, I had an accident that involved myself and my son. I had to have surgery because of that accident. Like 2 months later, he lost his mom. So the only thing that kept him like steady was being able to go out and fly. So it was kind of like, either you hate on it or you kind of absorb and you learn some. And I had been flying at the same time he started flying. And my accident kind of knocked me backwards on flying. But it's all good. Your sticks might get a little rusty, but you can always get those skills back. But because of all of that, I tend to fly more in spring and summer, some in the fall. But winter and I don't get along anymore. I go outside and I hurt. So unless it's 80 degrees, that's why I said I need to move down south. But yeah, Wiccan, that's not the first time that he's been told that. He's been told numerous times. There's a lot of people who want a crystal. Oh, Bob, you're bringing up cookies now? Look, Ryan is just set. Anybody that's talking about anything, you're not getting my acrobat. Calm down, Ryan. Axio said, I did it all for a cookie. A cookie. A cookie. Ooh, Trisha's birthday is April 16th, the day after tax day. Do I like DJI? My personal opinion, I've never technically flown his DJIs, but I'm not too big on drones that have the GPS and all the little fancy goodies. That's why I like flying the toy grades, because I can take them out and I can rip. I don't know. I've never really
DJI fangirl. Don't let her bullshit you guys.
What the hell? What is that?
They're coming.
When? All right, who sent you that shit? John. See? It's got to be John.
DJI fangirl all day.
To me, DJI is expensive. Although, God help me, I just had a discussion about this today with somebody in our drones buy seller trade group. They tried to tell me that Phantoms were 1.5K, and I'm like, really? Seriously? Don't BS people. I snapped 2 pictures of the Phantoms we have here, and
well, no, but see, It depends on what model too, because the Phantom 4 Pro right there is $1,500, but not all Phantoms are no freaking.
Let me correct. Okay, this person had knockoff Phantom.
Yeah.
2 Phantom 3 clones.
I tell her she didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah, and I politely, very politely, told them,
they just have.
You might want to shelf that attitude and let me introduce myself. I am the owner and the admin of this group. So, next thing you know, the whole post was deleted. It was like, whoops, sorry. Actually, Wiccan, the very first drone that we started out with, where are you at?
It was a big ass drone, Mark. I could barely handle this thing.
Technically, I guess you wouldn't call it a whoop. But we were told way back in the day that if you can master one of these little suckers, you can handle just about any drone. So yeah, we had some fun with this little sucker. And I mean, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, just trying to understand hover and just keeping it there. So what we did was we started with this one, and then we got one of my favorites. And yes, it's a toy grade. Don't beat me up. But we moved up in size. And it was hilarious because I can remember being out in the field that Chris flies in now. And I mean, I would send the sucker quick. And I can remember Chris telling me, you might want to bring that back to you. You're going to be walking. So, let me tell you something. If you're not walking when you're first learning to fly, something's wrong. You got to learn how to retrieve and fetch. So, yep, been there, done that. Actually, I ended up burning the board up in that one, so I know. I knew you were going to say that, Bob. You wouldn't let me down. That up and down, up and down, up and down kind of reminded you of sex. Imagine that. And guess what? It is after 9. Oh, yeah. The yo-yo effect. I mean, exactly. Yo, 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 up and down, up and down, up and down. Huh? Watch it, Bob. Yes, you're right. That is a fake Phantom. But you know what? I had a blast with it. Actually, that is the one and only. That's the second one of those we have. That is the one and only drone that Chris ever lost. Ever. And it was when we were learning. So, not too bad. And if you guys haven't heard, there's a lot of shit going on with DJI right now. Stay tuned on the Drone Network for news on Friday. So if you had not heard, some of you guys are going to be going, uh-oh. Axiomatic said, I'll bid once. I checked the couch cushions. Okay, I bid $2.35, a button, and a Cheeto. Oops, scratched the Cheeto. Did you eat the Cheeto you found in the couch cushion? Ah, they're crunchier when they lived in the couch cushions. I mean, Thomas did have dibs on that Cheeto, and you kind of like inhaled. Nah. Damn, Bob, you're holding out on me. I never lost a drone. I just know it's not in my house. Yes, John, that is the one that I was flying in Chris's, one of his first videos. One of his first drone videos. That is the one that I was learning with. Yep, and if you guys didn't know, the FPV Noob Tube is live at 9, and they have a special guest this week. And like I said, next week they won't be on their channel. Next week would be their gangbang. Well, they're bringing their gangbang to Wacky Wednesday. So we're going to have a Wacky Wednesday gangbang with the FPV Noob Tube. So you guys that know Josh and Chuck, you all know that we're going to have a bunch of laughs. Your yo-yo string was too long, so it would bounce the ceiling, then bounce the floor and repeat. I understand that. I remember doing that. Swing, 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 swing. And I'm like, this is so freaking frustrating. And here's Chris. Of course, y'all know the controller for this little thing here is like this size, little teeny tiny thumbsticks. So it was like, I mean, he's got the perfect control of this shit. And I'm like, how in the hell can he do this and make it look so easy? And I can't. It's just, I had you at gangbang. Of course. What? What'd she say? No, I don't know. Lewis, he might. I mean, it does say cookies. I'm not so sure that he would mind Alpo cookies. I don't know. Alpo's not bad with ketchup. See? But see, you had him at cookies. In April, you want to collect money for autism. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. I've been running my mouth. No, I wasn't paying attention to him. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Cookie, 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 cookie. Yep, David Flazzo's in the truck. Well, let me tell you something. If I had been in the cab of a tractor trailer with one of these little things, dude, I'd have probably beat myself half to death with this damn little thing. And yes, there is a prop missing, and it's probably because at the time it got caught in my hair. Because, yeah, buddy, I've had numerous ones of these in my hair. Willie, it's going to be on Wacky Wednesday, so God only knows what the topic's going to be. You know how it usually goes on Wacky Wednesday? We got drones, we got sex, we got food, we got what the heck's going on in the week, we got what's going on in the news. It's all of the above. It's just the family hangout. I actually know Josh personally, and I haven't got to meet Chuck yet, but I will in May. So, yeah. We're going to all get together in May for the Noobapalooza. I'll get to meet, hopefully, Night Train. I'll get to meet Chuck. I get to meet Plummet. Hey, we're going to chocolate milkshake. You want something? Do a sausage McMuffin. Right? Is that hair gel? Nope, it's a Whoop. Waffles. So you're having breakfast for dinner. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? There's a lot of things you can do with Dijon mustard. A lot of recipes. Dijon mustard just spices up. Just a little. What's the quad behind you on the wall with blue arms?
So we're going to ride the dirt bike up to McDonald's. We're going straight up
No, you're not.
On YZ. Tell him, Jake.
Is that the frog?
Tell him what this kid used to do up in Hamden. Yeah. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Who wants to see frog?
Wiccan wanted to know what the quad on the wall with the blue arms was.
Who wanted to see the frog? Green frog. What's up? Yeah, this is the Trans Tech Frog 218.
Oh, Cardoso says he wants a strawberry shake and Axial wants a vanilla one.
Okay, no problem.
They're putting in their orders.
Actually, Axio, my son's going to
East Brunswick, New Jersey.
East Brunswick, New Jersey.
Tell me about East Brunswick, New Jersey. What you know, Axio?
What's the popos like? Ain't they? Ass in my hole. I try to tell them they don't play up there, boy, if you be putting that foot on that pedal.
John said, rivet? Or shit, Bob said, rivet? Ah.
I've flown it yesterday, believe it or not, as much as I love this rig, I put these 2,600 hooks on it.
He said north of him, East Brunswick is a little rough.
Ooh.
Why are you saying ooh?
I just give you my Glock to take with you.
Because your little country boy self isn't used to city life. I know you get along with everybody, but still.
So if they want to come out and rape you, you're going to get along with them?
Kenny said, thanks, Chris. He'll be here waiting.
Yep, no problem. Hey.
So what does Kenny want?
Kenny, I'm getting a strawberry shake and the vanilla shake.
Who's the vanilla one for?
I don't care.
I don't remember Axio and Kenny.
Here.
We'll figure it out when we get here. They have to be here, though. Thank you, Mark. I actually built that myself. I actually do that on my custom builds, too. It's really a cheap build.
Willie said, this channel needs to be made into a TV
did,
channel. It'd be a hit. Oh, God, help me. Whew.
I actually built, so that's my frog, and I actually built a frog already for Drone Man Productions. He wanted the same. When he saw my frog, he wanted the same exact frog, so.
Oh, East Brunswick is closer to Lewis. Lewis said, laugh out loud, stay away from the Garden State Parkway. State troopers everywhere.
Closer to Lewis. Hey, I want you to come up there and punk him when he's up there. We're going to test him in life to see if what I taught him. What up, bro?
Oh, Thomas said, and nuggets with hot mustard.
Nuggets with hot mustard? Oh.
Jim, I don't think they have bananas at McDonald's.
Banana split.
What the hell is wrong with you, Axio? You
Buster.
never had your ice cream tonight? That's because we've been talking about cookies and confusion.
Got another shake on order, Chris. See?
Right? That's an Axio fail. Yes, Baduga has a frog.
Yes. Actually,
a banana shake?
That's why I have the frog, to be honest with you. Baduga is the one that actually bought me the frame and sent to me. He said that it was an awesome build, so he went ahead and bought me a frame and sent it here, and then he went ahead and did a build. So we are frog brothers, believe it or not.
Well, thank you, Wiccan.
Louis.
The things that Chris uses to hang his quads back there, he 3D printed himself. He said they look commercial like hangers. Where do you get them? He actually makes the big ones and the small ones.
Yes.
They are 3D printed right here. Right here. That's what I said. Man of multi-talents. Camden is 15 minutes from you. Gotcha. Mississippi pot roast. 1 stick of butter and brown gravy mix packet and ranch seasoning mix and cook for 6 or 7 hours on low if you got a crock pot. Baby doll, ain't nothing wrong with a crock pot, and I absolutely love pot roast, so I'm going to try that one. Right, Jim? At the house of MD. Yep, love me a crock pot. Right, Axio? You're slipping. Lost track of time if you haven't had any ice cream. So now that Willie's talking about food, what'd you all have for dinner tonight? I don't know, Wiccan. I'll get him to message you. I'll let him know what you want. He's headed out the door to McDonald's right now to grab dinner. Not a problem, Jimmy. Love you, baby. Make maple syrup in a crock pot. Never heard of that one. Olive Garden, soup, salad, and breadsticks. Let me tell you, their breadsticks are the bomb. Oh, for sure. Don't forget the potatoes, carrots, and onions in that crock pot with that roast. You didn't? You got home from work and running right before hitting the stream. Shoo, baby. So what are you having for dinner? I know Jim was having waffles. Axiomatic had soup, salad, and breadsticks from Olive Garden. Willie's making me hungry with a Mississippi pot roast recipe. Ooh, head folks about to eat homemade spaghetti. That's one of Rusty's favorite meals. That, and I make a soup with lima beans, ham, carrots, onions, and he loves that. Those are his two favorite meals, either my lima bean soup or spaghetti. And the crazy thing was, for his birthday, it was always, what do you want for dinner? Do you want to go out or do you want me to make something? And 90% of the time, it would be one of those two meals. One time he really threw me off and told me he wanted both. And I'm like, you want lima bean soup and spaghetti? And he's like, yeah, but can we have one day and one the next? I'm like, that makes more sense. Pot pie here for dinner, not a problem. Yum. Chicken, turkey, what's in that pot pie? Beef? Store noodles, but homemade sauce. Same. That's still homemade, baby. Homemade noodles are a pain, but they're doable. Chicken pot pie, yum. I slow cooked Italian sausages and onion, green pepper, mushrooms, and marinara served over pasta. Oh, Rhino. Ryan, that sounds delicious. You had panini soup with booty chunks and a tall glass of Vietnamese breast milk. There you go, Lewis. There you go, baby. Protein, 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 and antibodies. Oh, Lord. A deer roast in your Instant Pot now with vegetables. I like deer, being a country girl. And, it's like, okay. Oh, come on, Axio. Are you picking up your jaw from me reading that or Lewis writing it? Chris is not a big venison eater. He had it one time, and it was a mix, and it was done right. And it was delicious. And then he had one batch that was extremely, extremely, extremely gamey. And it kind of turned him off. And I'm like, come on, seriously? But I don't push. I get it when I can. And a lot of time, well, my bosses hunt. So I can get deer like that. That's not a problem. You can take that recipe and use it on chicken or turkey or ribs. Woo! But how many of y'all have one of these Instapot things? I've heard a whole lot about them, but did not invest in one yet. It's one of the... See, I'm not a big fan of a pressure cooker because my grandparents had a pressure cooker, and I'm talking like the old-fashioned one, and it used to scare the hell out of me because my grandmother's sister had one that went off. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Not at all. I had pulled pork with butter and baked beans, cheesecake with cherries on top. Oh my God. You made your teenagers a cup of shut the hell up soup. I understand that one. Oh, you've got one. Tons of safety features now. Hey, if it's Axio proof, Right, Thomas? I totally understand that. Your keyboard must be shorting out due to you salivating from Indigo Rhino's description. Ah, God, that sounds delicious. Well, welcome, Glenn Xavier. This is Wacky Wednesday. We discuss all kinds of things. And it's a fun hangout. Right? Oh, boy, a food coma for sure. And you got French silk pie for dessert. Ah, yum. Welcome back, Alvin. You have one and it's worth it. Whoa. You made rice in a pressure cooker tonight. 4 cups of water, 4 cups of rice, set and forget. 12 minutes and done. And you know, have any of you seen these immersion cookers that came out a couple years ago? Now those things are kind of amazing. When I was doing therapy for my leg, our therapist had a immersion cooker, and now you tell me, what kind of physical therapy do you go to that your therapist bringing the treats for you? This one did, and the guy was an amazing cook. So he had an immersion cooker, and he brought all types of goodies in, and that was another one of those where you kind of set it and forget it things. The Instapot is everything in one crock pot pressure cooker, but it's not like the old dangerous ones. Tons of safety. You can't blow it up. You want to make a bet? Do you know who my husband is? For sure, Green Frog. I hope there was no hairs in his soup either. Well, see, Willie, I prefer doing soups, stews, casseroles. So I guess in a way I'm kind of like a lazy cook too. But I prefer comfort foods. And to me, that's what comfort food usually is. Now, baking, dude, look out. I absolutely love baking. It's like one of my passions. You can ask Axio. I was baking one night. God, it was what? 10, 11 o'clock that night when I finished up that last batch. Oh, Alvin. Speaking of physical therapy, you're going to start back to physical therapy tomorrow morning at 8:30, which you're not looking forward to. Well, let me tell you, Alvin, you know, I had my first batch of physical therapy back in 1994. And back then, they had the philosophy of no pain, no gain. So that was the motto that stuck in my head was physical therapy. Was no pain, no gain. Because if you think about it, you're going to be working muscles that haven't been worked in a while. You're going to be stretching things that probably haven't been stretched in a while. And muscles ache after you do things like that. So either way you look at it, there's going to be a little bit of pain, but just think of the gain you're going to get. You know what I mean? It'll be worth it. It will definitely be worth it. And I mean, okay, with my last batch of physical therapy, like I said, I had an amazing therapist. And I'm the one that will push, and I will push hard. Well, my leg, because of not using the muscles and everything, would not. Okay, you're supposed to be able to take your leg and lay it out flat. Yeah. Like right where my knee bends, this is how my leg sat for a long time. It would not go down. It went this far and it literally got stuck. So I told him, I said, look, it was flat before and it needs to go flat again. So we took some unconventional methods and they actually used what they considered like a breaker board. And they strapped me to a breaker board. So in the process of strapping me to a breaker board, I would sit there. Thank you, my dear. I would sit there for like 10, 15 minutes just being strapped down. Because at times, okay, y'all hear me joke that gravity holds me down because I'm so short, pocket sized, you know, and gravity actually worked in that situation. I went to therapy 3 times a week for an hour shot, and the last 15 minutes of my therapy, they would strap me down. And during that time, I literally just sat there and I'm like, okay, well, the last week of therapy, and after every time they would measure, it didn't do anything for a long time. The last week of therapy, and I'd been trying different things at home and busting my behind. All of a sudden, instead of sitting like this, she was completely flat again. So it works. And you're right, Alvin. It will be worth it in the long run. Well, honestly, he was more or less saying the same thing as Mr. Glenn Xavier earlier, except he added in my gorgeous behind and can't spell and has no subs. So, yeah. Right? If you're going to troll, you got to learn to spell. Although I think we may have just kicked ourselves on that one, Jim. But it's all good. Adios, you know. Haters gonna hate. Don't matter to me. It's all good. Children. Thomas, why are you doing long division? And yes, Jim, you know about them double dips, you know. It gets a little hard. Oh, Lord. There you go, Willie. You're using Limburger cheese and Carolina Reaper peppers. Whoo! Yep, John, that'd damn sure make a cup of hot, shut the hell up soup. Get the 8-quart because some of the 6-quarts have problems. But the 8-quarts work great. Gotcha. Yep, bring them on, because if you knew what the hell was at my house, you wouldn't be threatening me, you dumbass. Yep, exactly. Thomas understands full range of motion. Okay, that's exactly what I was going for. Exactly, Jim knows. So I said, yeah, threaten me all you want. I ain't scared. Not at all. Because I know what kind of backup power I have. It's just kind of funny. It's like, really? Try me. Threaten me all you want. What's that old saying? Let's bring that one back. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And Willie wants to make me into a TV show. Now, can you see? But yeah, just being able to bend my leg after everything I went through was amazing. But I'm the type of person that after my first couple knee surgeries, I knew that I had to push to get my full range of motion back. And when people hear what kind of knee surgeries I've had and how many on one or how many on the other, you know, it's like, they're like, holy shit, you do what? And I mean, okay, I'm going to scoot back and hopefully it'll pick it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. At work, you see how I sit normally back here. I either have the 1 foot, but at work, that's how I sit. Okay. And I've broken the tibia and one leg, the tibia and fibula in the other, and I've had 3 different knee surgeries. And for me to be able to do that and sit that way for extended periods of time, people are like, there's no way possible. And I'm like, yeah, it is. It's all about what you put your mind to. If you don't want to push, then you're kind of stuck with what you get. Tammy World, you can ask. Might not always like an answer, but you can ask me anything. Because I am the person that is kind of like brutally honest. That's what I said. Not everybody always likes the answers they get, but you can ask me anything. Jim, now you're starting to sound like Amber. You're fucked. You know it. It seems to be the night. You know what I mean? Ha 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 ha. Gotta have the whips and chains. See? You sit like that 100% of the time. May you talk to my husband, please? You need to be honest with me 100%. You're not a troll, but my husband's been talking to me. Yeah, you know what's really funny about that? You can play around all you want, honey, because I know the truth. And you know what? Take that. Right? Like I said, I don't want to see Crystal on TV. We'll lose her to the bright lights. What in the hell would I do on Wednesday without her? Baby, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, and that's what the hell the trolls all hate. So, y'all have fun and whack the shit out of anybody. I mean, you know who family is in here. Have fun with it. Oh, Bob, just calling it right on out. No, Bob, see, that's the problem, okay? Tammy might want to be a whore, but obviously Tammy isn't a whore. Oh, shit, you banged her. Oh, well, honestly, I mean, if you look at it, Jim banged her twice. Alvin banged her. I mean, oh. Oh, Lord, I hate Tammy. That was my ex's name. Well, Cardosa, you should have smacked the shit out of it, too. Interactive DNA. I am doing amazing tonight. How are you, my dear? Right? Tammy got the hammy. Hammer time. Smack, smack, smack. It's all good. Yep, just hanging out with the family and having an amazing time. Great laughs as always. Oh, now come on, Alvin. Anytime you pull things out like that, okay, it's like all I hear is Amber. Says nobody likes a Tammy. My cousin's name is Tammy, and she sucks. Oh yeah. Come on, Willie. You are not shocked. That's why I told her. Go ahead. You know, it's all good. You can ask, but you might not like the answer you get. Yeah, Ryan, all those people are gone. You know what happened to them? My moderators took care of the trash and took it out for me. Oh, Ryan, you took off your goggles and you're like, what the hell is going on in here? We've had a few trolls who wanted to play. Chris just went to pick up dinner. No, I did not give him away for adoption. He's not going anywhere. He is darn sure not up for adoption. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, Chris and Rusty went to get dinner, so that's where they're at. Ryan's still trying to make sure his acrobat is headed his way. Well, nay, I wouldn't call it suffering so much after 20 years. Nah, that's not really suffering. And if he wasn't here, then, you know, the drone network and all of that would be a whole lot different, and none of that is ever going to change because the drone network will last forever. Oh Lord! Now look, y'all getting the shit's getting a little deep on that one, and it's a good thing my feet are up in the chair. I mean, if Bob made her loose and Jim made her unable to walk, gee, my knee. That's almost like that drone being passed around. Let's see. Bob got it. Jim got it. Axio wanted it. Here we go, Ryan. We're going to pick on you again. You know, who was it? Axio, Bob, Jim, John, Alvin. It kind of got like passed around. Oh, here we go. $50 bill. We got that auction going again. But you know, Bob was the billionaire. I guess that's true. So the real question is, who wants sloppy thirds? I mean, she's loose. She can't walk. Your father always told you, if you want to be happy, marry a cooker. If you want to live longer, marry a doctor or nurse. Well, I don't know about all that. I'm quite happy. And when Chris and I met, he was not a cooker, and he was not a doctor or a nurse, and neither was I. And we've done just fine. John said, I don't want no part of that. She just rode past my house in a hover round. Jim must have hit her with a drone if she couldn't walk, says Wiccan. Uh-oh, Jim. Low blow, low blow. Oh, dude, yes. We both know how to cook. But neither one of us is a professional chef. But yeah. Oh, yeah. We both know how to cook. If one doesn't feel like it, the other one does. If not, there's enough places around to buy dinner. Yeah, drone, all right. A nice 8-inch. Oh, come on. Don't you want to go with the X-frame? I mean, the damn thing's like this big. Thank you, Ryan. I can cook. Step 1, find the number for Domino's. Step 2, order. Step 3, accept delivery. Step 4, eat. Now, come on. Night, John. Love you, babe. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. Of course you're a cooker. You know, here's the thing, okay? And you all got to be honest with me because I've seen this done. How many of you guys trying to impress, damn new tongue, trying to impress a lady have gone out, gotten food, and brought it home and tried to say you made that? Hmm? See? Now I knew it had happened. Seen that a gazillion times. And the funny thing is, like, I don't know if y'all have a Chili's around you. Chili's has this dish called a Cajun blackened chicken Alfredo. Okay? So you look it up online, you can get a copycat recipe. I gave Chris the copycat recipe and said, here, make me. Because that's one of my favorite things to have out at Chili's. Chris made it 10 times better. Now, at Outback, I like the Alice Springs chicken. I know it's kind of strange. I go to a steakhouse and I get chicken, but yep. So, he can make the Alice Springs chicken. And Rusty's like, how do you make that and it actually tastes better? I said, because it's an individual dish. You're not cooking for however many people are there, and it's not rushed. I know you can cook, Alvin. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Hey, Rusty. Kind of strange, but hello, babe. Hope all is well. Oh, hang on, Axio. That's Rusty. Oh, poor Rusty. There you go. Honey, we've had like 4 trolls roll in here tonight, more or less like back to back. So the guys are on guard tonight. It's no problem, Maxio. That's what I said. All right, but he actually has 6 subscribers. So yeah, I do believe that's actually Muscle FPV. Just hasn't done his own things. Thomas said, "Hey Axio, save some trolls for us slow farts." Ryan, when Chris gets back, I'm sure he'll help you, babe. Well, Nay, why do you ask if they know how to cook if you're looking for a crazy lady? It wasn't Bob, Rusty. It was Axiomatic. You weren't kicked off any force. May the force be with you. Well, true that. If the date doesn't go well, at least the food does. True, true, true. Oh, yes, Willie. I always go Black Friday shopping. Always. That ain't right. It's not every day is Friday, so you can't say you go Black Friday shopping every day just because you're black. That doesn't fall in there. I know, right? I guess I'm gonna have to wrench up Rusty. But Rusty is never really interactive in streams. I've only seen one stream that Rusty truly, truly, truly wanted to interact with. And I told him, behave. Aww. Brian, you have a wrench. That's why you're blue. Huh, Bob's gonna trade Ryan a quad for a wrench. He said, nope, no trade. Darn, Ryan, you didn't even ask what kind of wrench. I mean, it could be a crescent wrench. It could be a pipe wrench. You know how much damage you can do with a pipe wrench? Sometimes a pipe wrench is better than a hammer. Thanks, Willie. If y'all want, make sure you smack that like button. Hallmark's going to show new Christmas movies, huh? Yeah, John, if you have just signed in on that, you won't be able to scroll up that high. Yeah, right? Ryan wants to talk about nuts. I know he does. Because every time we get to talking about nuts, look, there's the man. Smash that like button. Hey, you, since you're in here now, you want to tell us about Miss Tammy? Because I'm sure all the guys want to know about Miss Tammy. I mean, Bob said she's loose. Jim's made her so that she can't walk. But, apparently, you made her a whole lot. She's not trying to start any trouble. I was like, yeah, whatever. I know he does, Bob. He giggles every time we say nuts. Guys never use FedEx. They suck. Well, Brown is where it's at. Good night, Mark. I will get with Chris and I'll get him to message you. Jim! Oh my! Was it yours? Was it Bob's? Or is it whoever that took those sloppy thirds? Bob, was she eating ass? Nuts? That Why do black people hate boats? Because a group of people asked, did we want to go for a vacation? And we've never been home since. Oh, honey, you are not lost out at sea. Because if you are, you still got a hellacious internet connection, babe. David, the flying trucker, baby. I hear you're stuck in Texas. Hopefully you're getting your truck fixed. Speaking of truckers, I saw on the news tonight that, unfortunately, in Pennsylvania, there was a guy killed due to road rage. Okay? Guys, it's not worth it. It seriously is not worth your life. Okay? Good night, John. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining me. But apparently the guy who got killed was from New Jersey. And he was found right next to his, I think they said it was an SUV. The headlights were still on. The flashers were going. So he obviously pulled over. I don't know if it was to confront the guy or if the guy like merged him over to confront him. But either way, he was found deceased along the road with a gunshot to the head. Raymond, welcome, babe. And then the very next story says, and it's showing where the cops were investigating, and the cop car was alongside the road. You see this one truck. Now, the cop car's here. Of course, I'm going to use my hands to describe this. And sorry about my nails. They look like shit, but I've been doing a lot of manual labor. So you got the cop car sitting here, and you see this tractor trailer coming up this highway, and it's a multi-lane highway. Brian, True Drone Reviews, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And you see this one tractor trailer coming up the road, and you see him kind of go over like this, and he pulls back. Well, not 3 cars behind him, you see this other tractor trailer, and he literally jackknifed that truck completely off of the road. And I'm like, I'm not sure what just happened there, because they said he had to avoid the cop car. Now, the cop car's sitting up here, and this truck jackknifes like way back here. Bullshit, you're not avoiding a cop car. Something happened. I knew that was a joke, Willie. I got you, baby. Bob said I shoot anyone that has road rage. Honestly, guys, it's just not worth it, you know? And in this day and age, a lot of stuff can be taken as road rage. So just be careful out there. Please. Try not to piss anybody off, and hopefully nobody will piss you off. But in this day and age, there's a lot of stupid drivers out there. I'm not sure where they got their license. I don't know if it was Kmart, Amazon, or what the deal is. But honestly, your life is just not worth it. Not something stupid like that. I mean, unfortunately, we're all going to have our end time, but that's not the right way to do it. And it's not like back in the day, okay, if you were going to fight, you brought these. Now, dude, nobody knows how to fight with these anymore. They all want guns and knives, and nobody fights fair. So it's just not worth it. It seriously is not worth it. Go get a punching bag when you get home and just and take it out. I understand that, Bob. You ride a motorcycle. Road rage don't work well with me. No, sir. No, sir. It does not. But that's what I said. It's just not worth it. It truly is not. And Bob, I worry about you all the time. Good night, Jim. I know you're crashing. You were up all night last night and only had an hour of sleep. So I know you were already in like zombie mode. You get some rest, babe. We'll talk tomorrow, hon. Get some rest. Yeah, that Anafi, from what Brian has said and from what I have seen of his videos, is amazing. And yeah, see, Brian, I'm actually trying to pronounce it correctly. Remember when I used to call it all the time the Anafi? The Anafi. I got you. I'm learning things. Remember, as long as you're alive, you ought to be learning. When you stop learning, that's when you're in trouble. Ha 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 ha. Bob said, thanks for taking the sloppy seconds, Jim. Well, Thomas, it all depends on what all the situation is. Sometimes turtle shells work better. Sometimes bananas work better. Willie, hun, the way you end up with a wrench in Wacky Wednesday is it just takes some time. That's all. It just takes some time. Because the guys in here who have wrenches are ones that I've known for a long, long time. Or I know personally that are family members. And I'm when I say personal family member, like Jakey is actually my brother-in-law. So it just takes, exactly, just like Axiomatic says, trust is earned. I have to kind of like get to know people and feel them out. I am not one of the blue wrench crew where everybody who comes in gets a wrench, because if you have moderators, or if you have an entire lobby that is full of wrenches or moderators, then if something goes wrong, they can't do anything against the other. So just hang in there, baby. Oh, I bet 1-inch steel ball bearings are your first line of defense. Saw that.
Yep. So
now that you're here and now that you're on camera, you want to tell us who Miss Tammy is?
Nope. Don't want to talk about her.
Well, honey, she wanted to talk about you.
Oh, did she?
Oh, hell yeah, and how you've been contacting her and all this shit. And I was like, you know what I got for you? That. And of course, they had a blast because I'd already been hit by 3 trolls before that. So, ooh, Cardoso says, where the F is my shake?
Hey, bro, you ain't here. I pulled up. There was no cars in here, nothing. So I took it back.
Mike Brooks, welcome, babe.
So that's how the haters are gonna come at us now, huh? They're gonna.
Oh yeah, there was 3, and then this little bitch comes in trying to say that, and I'm like, oh really? That Miss Tammy is where I parked Mr. B. Axio said, "You're in trouble, Chris."
No, I'm still here, Nay.
Yeah, he asked if I gave you away for adoption. I said, "Oh hell no, you're here.
People
Just had to
decide.
go get dinner." But you know, I would like a straw, please. He's teasing me. He gives me a chocolate milkshake with no straw. No, babe, you don't need to get one from Walmart. Just give it a little bit of time. Mike's not early. It's 10:03. Come on now. She's a sloot. What do you mean straw is extra $5? Come on now. Jeez. True Dream Review said a straw is extra $5.
Shit, I need $5 for this bitch then. That's what I'm trying to say. No! $5, come on. Give it up.
I'm going to start deducting drones.
Give me my money.
Mike, I know you're a vampire. Thomas said, $5 is all Miss Tammy needs to holla. I don't know. Bob, did you pay her $5? Because I know John wouldn't have, and I know Jim didn't. So, Bob, if you paid, I don't know. Shoo. I'd like to see little Miss Skank come back now and try that shit. No, it's not a McChicken. I got a thing with sausage McMuffins, and I don't care what time it is. Right, Thomas? Sounds like she did that for free. What, Axio? Straws kill whales. Well, they might if my straw ended up in the ocean, but I don't plan on putting my straw in the ocean. Really, Bob? Kind of interesting. Weren't we just like talking about that recently? I know you like to bite. So I wonder if that certain person got offended with his one finger salute. Oops. Right? A sausage McMuffin is like one of the best things from Mickey D's.
Just got one sitting right there, y'all. Smell it.
Well, Alvin said, "Ooh, a McChicken." I said, "Nope, I got a thing for sausage McMuffins." Yeah, they're talking about banning straws in a lot of places, but here's my concern with that. Okay, in certain situations, okay, like in a hospital, like in a nursing home, disabled people at home, you know those little bendy straws? It kind of makes sense. Oh no, Willie, this live stream's not rated X. You should have seen some of the ones in the past. Tell him, guys, it used to get a whole lot worse. No, that makes sense. I did not know that. They make paper straws. Well, that makes sense. At least they're coming out with something for the people who actually need a straw. And believe it or not, there are people out there who actually need a straw. No judgment at all. I mean, there you go. Kenny's got the right idea. Use Twizzlers for straws. Mm-hmm. Waxy stick to your lip. Paper straws. Interesting. I'm sorry, Thomas. It's their fault, not mine. Oh, Lord. There you go. Paper straws sounds like a spit-wad shooter with its own ammo. Alvin's got the brilliant idea. I'm telling you. Can you imagine? But, I mean, I know they came out with those metal straws, but I think in a situation like a hospital or something like that, it just would not work. And yes, some people do have the reusable metal straws for their own personal use. But I guess that's going to be the next thing here because I live so close to a beach resort. They're going to be pushing paper straws. I'm going to have to keep my eyes out for them. Have not seen or heard anything at all about them yet. Oh, my God. Well, at least you got the ice cream now. What flavor tonight, Axio? If you ate a quarter gallon out of the carton. I thought they were only half gallon cartons. What do you got? Like one like this? Right? I know. The whole time I thought just one more scoop. Just one. Oh, vanilla and chocolate. Mmm. Gotta have strawberry. Yeah, Thomas, he said that he hadn't had his ice cream. I knew something wasn't right. So I throw all my plastic in the ocean. I've been building this island for droners. The floating island, huh? Yeah, I got it. It was half of a Turkey Hill carton. Turkey Hill makes some banging ice cream. Oh, is that what he did? He ate the chocolate and the vanilla out of the 3-flavor ice cream. The Neapolitan. Wait a minute, are you talking about pasta straws? That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, hon, you need to message Mark. He wants to know how much for 10 in black.
10 million in small.
He's
building.
gone.
Shit.
That's why I said you have to message Mark. Listen.
10 in black?
Yeah, 10 in black.
All right, black.
Oh, yeah, it's up there.
No problem.
You don't waste good money on the strawberry stuff.
Thomas,
honey,
what we were
let me
about,
tell you, when I make my strawberry jam, I'm going to send you some. I'm going to change your mind about strawberries.
Thomas, what we were talking about earlier, you know what I'm talking about? Non-yellowing clear coat. That would probably work, right? I've been thinking about that all day, running something through my brain.
God, you're back to cold again with an ice storm coming tonight. You be careful, Bob. Okay, you like jam, just not fruit ice cream. Well, you know, I can't handle a whole lot of ice cream or a whole lot of milk. So I like those fruit bars. Have you tried those? They're actually pretty tasty. Yeah, the ones that had the strawberry, remember? Strawberry fruit bars.
I've been thinking that something like that too because
I was an innocent angel in school, I promise, Willie.
So, I don't want to say too much. I'll message you.
Wow, Raymond, gonna be 80 there tomorrow. Shoo.
But I've done something like that before with non-yellow and clear coat, and I was thinking with the material at hand, it would grab to it really well and dry on there really nice.
Now, Axio, don't get upset. They're not ice cream at all. It is pure frozen fruit. It's quite tasty.
Crystal was always in trouble in school.
No, I wasn't.
She's in trouble all the time anyway.
No, I'm not. I told you. Ask these guys. I'm a sweet, innocent angel. Night, Thomas. Bob, did they have school back then? You're older than I am. Did you go to school? Shit ass. And I like Raymond's idea. I think they ought to come out with hard candy straws too. That way when you're done with the straw, you get to eat it. Now, tell me. Hard candy hollow straws. What do y'all think about that one? Raymond, I think you got an idea there, baby. Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is the best. Now you're talking Axio's language. Night, Thomas. Thanks so much for joining me, babe. Yeah, no wife likes butt lines in the carpet. Make sure you get your dinner. Jake's back. He got lost for a few. Well, welcome back, my babe. Cookie straws. I knew Axio would go there. Oh, look.
Welcome back, Jake.
John said, sweet and innocent. That woke me right out of bed to laugh my ass off. John, you know I'm sweet and innocent. You know it. And Alvin said, put some caramel on that chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, and it's pure heaven. Honestly, Trish, I have discovered if I just stay away from milk, mainly for the most part, I'm okay. Kind of sucks, but I've done it for this long, and it's worked. Oh, the family's home and going to bed. So you're back. Welcome back. You were too busy working making that green germ-filled paper to go to school. You are not fat, Jakey. Yeah, he said, yeah, and I woke up white this morning. Oh, Willie. It's not that bad. You had to get a different milk. I can't do it. Milk just hurts. This, I will pay for. I will pay dearly for, but every once in a while, I'm alright. You know, it was funny. I saw this thing. You can't spell. None of us can spell, babe. So will Chris tonight. Nah. No, it's just my tummy gets the aching. Nothing escapes. Alvin, you're not overweight. You're fluffy. Although the last time I said fluffy to somebody, it was Chuck and Josh, and Chuck got offended by it. He's still fluffy. He's not fat. He's fluffy. Let me grab this. I got to show you all something because you'll get a kick out of it. Here you guys go. You know, I do not discuss politics normally at all. But I saw this today and I laughed my ass off. Come on, focus. If I can get this turned this way. Smaller. It says, if the government was a joint, all that is wrapped up in there is sticks and seeds. Say pop, pop, snap, snap. Ooh, Willie, that is my husband's absolute favorite ice cream. Butter pecan. You're skinny with a big bone. Now that's one way to say that. I ain't fat. I'm big and boned. See? Fluffy. And poor Bob, he's skinny with one big bone. No, John, I'll tell you, at times, if I could make the sheets flap around like a parachute, it would probably feel so much better. But when I indulge in things like this, it tends to take my stomach and go with no release. And yeah, you did, Alvin. You said night earlier. But, no, that's not weed. That's nothing but sticks and stems. If you're fat, so is Stewie. We both wear the same size onesie. Jakey, what the hell are you doing in a onesie? And when I come up there, I want to see this onesie. Alvin, you're going to have to send it to me, babe. You know John can't stay away. He's like, nope, I might miss something. I swear to God, I might miss something. You never know what that crazy ass woman is going to talk about next. I might miss something. There you go. Jake's, does that have that poop flap in the back? I mean, is it like the zipper one, or is it the button up one, or... Come on, you got to give us some details. Does it have a hood with like ears? Well, Simon was in on Saturday, and we had Alvin and Simon on the Drone Network. But Theodore's kind of like missing in action. Oh, it's a button. Okay. But you didn't answer about the poop flap in the back. You ate them? They're too costly to have around? Damn, Alvin, you are in charge, aren't you, if you're eating Simon and Theodore? Theodore's a dork. Alvin, Simon, Theodore, do. Well, I guess it's just Alvin, since he ate Simon and Theodore. Damn. Oh, now I understand why Alvin ate Simon and Theodore, because they kept getting into his nuts. Makes total sense. Alvin just wanted to have his little jaws packed with all the nuts. Mm-hmm. Do you know Jakey's got a onesie?
Probably.
That buttons. I told him when we come up there, I got to see this. Tabby, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. How you doing tonight?
I thought you were going to say Tammy. I was going to say, hey, I want to
Tabby.
Okay.
And guys, Tabby is real. Tabby is usually in on Wednesdays. So, yep, there's my bunny post. I know. Tabby, we had a troll in earlier named Tammy. So that's why I'm just clarifying. Cardosa said, I thought you said Tammy.
They're gonna have to come a little bit better one than that. They're gonna say I've been reaching out because Crystal knows one woman in my life, and I ain't bullshitting because I'm gonna tell you what, These biatch can be crazy enough at times.
They know that. Come on now. They see how Wacky Wednesday is.
Nope, I've never been like that. My brothers were like that, man. They'd hop from girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl, have them call in the house. She said, he said, he said. Nope, not me.
Hold up now. If you eat weed nuts, do you get high, Alvin? Just curious. I didn't even know there was such a thing as weed nuts.
Is Tammy a drone, maybe? I would be guilty, I guess, at that point.
Look, the only crazy bitch that you talk to is that Amber transmitter thing, so.
I'm guilty of Amber.
Right, Alvin? I'm like, wait, what's a weed nut? See? Bob said, Slammy Tammy, she's my gal.
Crazy people.
Alvin, don't you be eating the chipmunks. Now, come on. They might be low in calories and high in protein, so But, I mean, they got to be a little nutty. You know that. Oh, he said laugh out loud seeds, I mean. I'm too old to be hip. Yeah, I hear you. I'm sitting here going, what the hell is a weed nut? Right? It's like honey nut. Hey, I mean, y'all know how Wacky Wednesday goes. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to go down in Crystal's crazy corner. So try to, but I've met my goal tonight, because you know my goal every time I live stream is to give you all at least a little bit of fun, to make somebody smile, to make somebody laugh. And I know you all had fun thanks to Bob and Jim's comments about Little Miss Slammy Tammy. So put down them weed cigarettes, you whippersnappers. Now you know you're talking about left-hand cigarettes, or crinkle cuts, or God only knows what else they're called. What kind of nuts? Laugh out loud. Walnuts and peanuts or chin nuts? All of the above, Willie. We just like discussing nuts, that's all. I mean, come on now. We're all a bunch of nuts. All right, Bob. Don't even start that shit. Bob said if 10 of us unsub, we can get Crystal back below 1,000. Come on now, Bob. It'll only be like the I don't know, 15th or 16th freaking time I've hit 1,000. What the hell? Shut up, Chris. Did I hear Hawaii is raising smoking age to 100? Well, I'll tell you what. If they are, oh, Tammy's revenge. Seriously? I'd like to see little Miss Tammy show her ass up on my deck, except I'm afraid her ass wouldn't fit on my deck. I said that out loud. Oops! My deck's kind of large, too. Well, if Miss Tammy ever shows back up, that's what we're going to call her. TT! Right? She'll be over with 99 friends, apparently. Let's just say I have more than 99 friends in the house. Now he's doing it all for the nookie, not the cookie. Look, there he goes. Cookie, 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 cookie. Gotta have the cookie. What have we got now? Jim's little tiny hawk, I think. No, wait. No, that's a Mobula 7. Possibly, Bob. Let me see here. I don't know, Willie. Sounds to me like she'll take any type of guy. How can I make that one? I think that is sort of kind of more like it, Bob. You just got to figure out how to make the balls on the end. The nuts on the end. Because I know we're making Ryan snicker. Yep, Kenny sounds like he will take any type of guy. Ah, there you go. That's it, Axio. That makes perfect sense. Here we go. Let's try this one again. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. No. I'm giving way too much credit. I think that's about the size of it. You want a milkshake? Come on, babe. There's still plenty left. I'll save some for you. Oh. New Oreos called the Most Stuff. Mmm. Now, I mean, what are they, like triple stuffed or something? I mean, because you already got double stuffed and the damn shit's like this. So, I mean, yeah, right? Axio says, you better not be joking. You better not, you don't. Damn. Getting a little violent over there. Turtle mode saves the day. Kinda short, must be cold. Nah, Bob, I'm not thinking it's cold. I'm thinking it's just a size issue. Alvin says, that's Tammy after losing the nut. Oh, wow, Axio, he said he's not. He found out about him yesterday. It's real. Mmm. Oh, Willie, believe me, he's nice. And no, he won't end up in the doghouse. We don't have one of those. And no, I'm not putting him in the graveyard. He might end up out on the couch or the beach, but no, I wouldn't do that either. Yeah, he's being rough on that little drone tonight. I'm not too big on the Oreos myself. The normal ones, I can deal with. The hold up, there is a triple stuffed Oreo. See, I am like behind. You don't hate Hubson. We're not going there. John. I think the cold's going to his brain too, right? You've had the triple stuff. All right, what do y'all think of the Oreos that are flavored? Axio says, I don't care. It's a cookie. Yeah, apparently there is a most stuffed Oreo that is out now. So the question is, how many of these most stuffed Oreos do you get in a package? Like, come on, Axio, fill me in. Which are the better flavors? Alright, y'all gonna have to let me know with that most stuffed. How many's actually in there? Axio said 20. Alvin said probably 12 to 16. Whoa! Bob said 3, and I stuffed all 3 personally. Right, Kenny? I'll eat one or two if it's here. Chris likes Oreos, so I do get them. And it's just like hit and miss for me. If it's here, yeah, I'll eat one. If not, eh. Oh, good one, Willie. Before gods could say, let there be light, he told Tammy to get out of the way. Your big ass is blocking the sun. The thin Oreo cookies, mint and lemon. Pumpkin is good. Chocolate is okay. Wait a minute. Chocolate as in chocolate cream with chocolate cookies?
This one might actually work for me.
That kind of sounds interesting.
I like the pig too.
John said, do it later, Mike. You might miss something. You might miss something. You never know. Ooh, chocolate cream in an Oreo. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Yum. Oh, don't let Bob ruin your Oreo experience, Axio. I think they're the ones that Chris likes, or Rusty likes too, the macadamia cookies from Subway. John wants to know, are you flying acro or stab mode?
I'm in smart audio right now playing with the kids and stuff.
Wait a minute. It's a chocolate cream with white cookies, so what did they do? Like flip-flop the damn things? Why didn't they just call them inside-out Oreos? New marketing. Or maybe they did. Who knows? They come out with so much shit now, it's unreal. Yeah, John, as much as he's been flying them little whoops around in here tonight, I'm starting to think it's stab mode. I'm starting to think he's angling for me.
Yeah, 100% sticks. She was
that one I jumped over. Now, you know that's bad.
She was straight on crack with that. I'll take her out and liver and try her.
I
put her on that 100%. She's like,
that's a good idea. Yes, Night Train. He be loving them fat sharks. Always. Always, my dear. He just goggled up. John, so you're going to pack on some hibernation weight? Is that what I'm hearing? And then you're going to work it off in March? You know, there's a lot of ladies who do that too, and they don't get it worked off. There we go with that annoying ass beep, 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 beep again. What the hell? Double beeps.
You guys ever heard your fat sharks when they got low? Have you never took them to that low? That's when your battery's low, and it'll beep for a while like that. I've actually flown a whole pack with it beeping like that.
Oh my god, now there's multiple beeps. Sounds like a hospital. Beep, 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 beep. Whoa.
I'm backing up.
Yeah, backing in this shit. Damn. He's being destructive tonight. Night Train said he wants micro LEDs for his Mobula 7. Fat T-shirt. Do 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 do. Doesn't it, Kenny? Sounds like somebody's about to kick the button. Bucket. Not the button. Hell, kick the button too if you want to. Kenny says, sounds like somebody get ready to kick the bucket. Yes, Willie, we do have Hardee's in Maryland. And I've seen the Fruit Loop donuts, but they were sold out of the damn things when I went by. It's like, that does sound interesting. Are they good? You know, I keep hearing about this Baby Shark song, but I have never actually watched Baby Shark, so I do not know Baby Shark song. Thank God, I think.
Baby Shark. It's Baby Shark freaking the fishing channel. This thing that they do the Baby Shark thing when they catch the fish.
But there
I thought that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah.
there is, look it up, Google it. Oh my God.
Hell yeah, Mike.
That is not what I read, Alvin. And I'm going to tell you what I read.
I want some LEDs too.
Alvin clearly says, chocolate is my crutch. I cannot resist it. Laugh out loud. Okay, I glanced up and read, chocolate is my crotch. I cannot resist it.
The only way Alvin can't resist your crotch if it's green.
His crotch, not mine, his.
If it's green.
YouTube channel Bounce Patrol. Alvin, you know I'm honest. Sounds like Dr. Kevorkian's office. Beep, 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 beep. Bye-bye. You know, didn't they make that legal in certain states? So you know somebody else took Dr. Kevorkian's place. It's just that they just don't advertise it like they used to. Right, Alvin? And you thought it was you who needed glasses. Look, dude, I've been up since 6 this morning, okay? And I've been staring at a computer screen for most of that day. So you're just like dangerous tonight.
I tried to land on my head. I almost did it too. It was awesome.
How could you miss that thing?
Freaking power. Fucking power.
Oh, then it's back there somewhere. Look for it.
It always busts a freaking prop.
It busts a prop. That's sad.
Always busts the prop off.
Kirk Mayberry, welcome, my dear. How are you tonight, babe?
Kirk,
That is the Mobula 7, John.
It is the prop kicker offer.
Telemetry lost.
Kenny, I know you. I know there are certain states that actually have it here as well. That's what I'm saying. Somebody replaced Dr. Kevorkian. They just kept it all hush hush.
Yeah.
So, how many of you all actually got to fly today? Did you actually get outside to fly at all today?
I was outside all day, but no, I did fly today, but it wasn't in the air. So yeah.
Smart ass.
What? I'm not being smart. I did.
Kenny said, nope. Axio said, not me. I knew it. I knew it. Kirk Mayberry said, I flew 7 packs.
Kirk, make me jealous.
Sweet and smooth.
I could have.
Sweet and smooth.
I could have, but I had work to do today, so I had to take the four-wheeler and dirt bike out of the shed. So like I said, I did fly, but not in the air. I was on a YZ250 going across the field.
RC Fun said, I flew for 3 minutes. Raymond said, not me. Kenny said, the last time he flew, he was in Mexico. Oh, Kirk's always killing it. He's going to get that stick time in. But, of course, he has good weather. Normally. Unless it's raining.
Found it. Found my prop. Yeah, this is going to get...
See? He got off early, and it's 73 outside today, so he's not passing that up.
Yeah, I could have, like I said, I could have flown, but had other things to get done.
Rain tomorrow, so you got those packs in today, babe.
You definitely need the nail file and go down the edge of them.
Where's the nail file? Right around here somewhere.
I know. I'll get it.
Yep. Secret trick.
That or you put Teflon floss through it.
Oh, hopefully, fingers crossed, Kenny, y'all will have some warmer weather soon. How much snow have you got total so far? Because if you think about it, winter's not over yet.
Acro.
Welcome to OpenTX.
I won't grab my drone.
Don't. He's right there on top of it. Do not.
Why is it blinking?
Acro being curious.
Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't.
Let's go get him.
You turned me on.
Come back here, little bunny. Here, little bunny. It's following you.
Tons, you probably have 4 feet in your backyard. Good grief.
Look.
That means 1 foot 2 inches of me would be sticking out of your backyard. That sucks.
He ran out there and he sat in the living room. I went out there. I'm sat right in front of him looking at him. He's like, how in the hell did that thing follow me?
You turned me on.
Oh, he knows, Ryan. Speaking of waiting for a video, John, Alvin's waiting for a video. Raymond's waiting for Kirk Mayberry's video.
I got to get the one out of that.
Oh, no, you broke your laptop? Dude, that sucks.
I did the maiden on that donor, guys. I will get the footage out of it. Oh,
That really sucks.
What?
Kirk broke his laptop.
Dang, Kirk. Supposed to be breaking props, not laptops.
Right? Propped. Oh, shit. He said fell off the bed. Were you bouncing the bed and it fell off the bed?
Smoke on. User error. Please replace user and try again. You turned me on.
Did you hear Rusty say stop? It's not the prop.
No, he said stop. You lost the prop. All right, we're going to do some prop work on her.
Uh-huh.
You turned me on.
Alvin John says just be patient. Patience is a virtue, baby. She sounds a little off.
It's the bearings in the motor from crashing.
Vicious.
See, when you got that power, you can do that hover.
Good question. Bob wants to know, did the laptop fall off or Kirk fell off? Kirk, did you fall off the bed?
Ooh, that little motor's hot.
I told you something sounded off.
Yeah, they're definitely hot.
It's sad when I know when something sounds off with one of your drones now.
Oh, I don't give a shit about the whoop, you know. As long as it's not my 5-inch dragging ass, I give a shit about the whoop.
Good night, Raymond. Thank you so much for joining me, my dear.
Let's look at the D's on these because that thing shouldn't be getting that hot. I don't think.
I know, right? John said, yeah, I'm still looking at that thing, smiling at it, fondles it every so often. Axio says, if you stare at it anymore, you're going to go blind, RC Funds.
D is on.
You know you got to pop that cherry eventually, John. You can't just sit there. Just saying.
These are low.
Night, Kenny. Thanks for joining me, babe.
Night, Kenny.
All right. If they were calling you Devil,
Telemetry lost.
Really?
Telemetry recovered.
Oh, Lord. John, Alvin says, just send it over there. He'll give it a good loving and maybe send it back. All right, so look. You don't want to break it because it's so sexy, okay? You don't have to break it.
Not breaking.
You at least got to let those tires caress. I mean, because you're getting your jollies off by stroking it. So she at least needs to get some excitement herself. Give it a run, John. Give it a run.
What are you ducking for?
I'll see you on Friday, Kenny.
See you, Kenny.
Oh, shit. Okay. Willie figured out what happened to Kirk's laptop.
Uh-oh.
Tammy fell on it.
That bitch.
It makes total sense. She squashed it. Kirk, we had a troll come in earlier named Tammy, so that's what we're all picking on. Oh, see, Bob said that's why there was glass in her ass. Makes total sense now. You just thought she was extra kinky, didn't you, Bob? Mm-hmm.
Watch my little Bob being kinky.
Oh, no. No.
What?
Bob said he made her loose. Jim said he made so she couldn't walk anymore.
You turned me on.
Well, just do me a favor. Tell the bitch to stop lying.
See?
You never call me.
Oh, we know that. But, hey, the guys decided to have some fun with it, and I just let them roll. Let them roll, let them roll, let them roll. Oh, Bob, shit. You got a bit of acupuncture? I bet it wasn't the good feeling kind of acupuncture either, was it?
Uh-oh. I tried to get it out of the room before it beat, but you won't lose this thing when it goes down.
Good point, John. Glass in her ass, and there's only one glass blower in here. Alvin, you got some explaining to do, baby.
Pilot and live to see another day.
That's my bitch.
There we go with that skank.
Hey, Tammy, you want to fuck my bitch? Just.
Oh, I like that one. Do it again.
That's right.
You turned me on.
This is my baby, okay? She knows who my baby is.
Quietly step back from the pilot and live to see another day. User error. Please replace user and try again. Acro. Oh, no, you didn't. User error.
You need to play that one for Acro when he gets in trouble. Acro. Oh, no, you didn't.
User error. Please replace user and try again.
Look, Alvin ain't saying a word, so maybe John's got a point there. Oh, that's low, Bob. That is low.
What do you got this turd over here on my workbench for? Turd.
I'm gonna beat you. Maybe Willie's right. You're gonna end up getting hurt tonight.
Willie ain't gonna let you hurt me. Tell her, Willie. She ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Bob said, when did you put Tammy on your transmitter?
Man, that ain't Tammy, bro. I have all kinds of stuff on this thing. I don't even know what everything says.
Alvin says she got glass in her ass because she fell in the grass and slipped on a bass, all while ditching class.
Shit.
Alvin swallowed a weed nut.
Quietly step back from the pilot and live to see another day. Oh, no, you didn't.
Willie said Tammy is so fat she'd take her bath in the ocean. Can you say shamoo?
Yeah, you.
Told you the guys have been having fun with this one tonight. Oh yeah, let's see. I've been threatened with having 100 people sent to my door.
Oh my God! Well, send your 100 people because I have an AK with a 75.
That's exactly what Jim said. He said,
like
"Yep," and you're gonna be met at the door with an AK.
Mag. So yeah, you can send them any you want.
No
If they come here to do harm, but they come here to fly, then we'll give them all transmitters and we'll put them in the air. But if they come to do harm, it's gonna go ugly on them quickly.
Yep. No, it's been an interesting night. You leave and all kinds of shit happens.
Well, that's jealous pricks. You can't, you got to let the haters have fun also, So.
No, I gotta let my guys have fun. The hell with the haters. I look out for my guys' fun. Well, damn. Tammy is so fat she stepped on $1 and make $2.
The fact is, like,
we all need a Tammy around then, cause honey, I'll lay the $1 down, and that bitch gonna make it into $2. What happens if you lay a 20 down?
Like Bob said, Frank freaking Sean in the first place. It was Tammy, so there you have it. It's a bitch with a wig on.
Oh my. To each their own. If they want to play with wigs, that's just fine. Oh, Lord. Bob said, hang on, I'm filling Axio some more Oreos. Oh, Tammy would get me enough money to buy Ryan's drones. Chipmunk butt plugs? John, are you going to hold him still and put the plug in? I mean, Alvin was talking earlier about eating chipmunks. I told him, you know, they're a little nutty. He's got to watch out for that. Chipmunk butt plugs. Do you want them in TPU, PTEG, or PLA?
Hey, Tammy, come on by. We actually have the elephant gun that literally will take down an elephant. No shit.
Look.
So, come on with it. And let me hit it.
Oh, Lord.
Russ will be back to the woods dialed in. Let's bad boy.
Oh, you want those chipmunk butt plugs in TPU, please? And butt nuts, too, huh? John said, here's a new business idea for you, chipmunk butt plugs. I asked John if he was going to hold him still and put them in, but...
Yeah, imagine. I know no one can hold acro still and put a butt plug in.
Oh, Tammy is so thin, a gust of wind came along and blew her away quicker than she could. Oh, that's an idea for Alvin's business? Alvin, how are you going to make these butt plugs? I mean... I don't know. They might be a little uncomfortable. Might. And Alvin's gonna try them out, John. Is that what you're saying? Alvin? Are you making butt nuts or butt plugs? Alvin's probably over there dying laughing, going, y'all are not right. Yep, you know that. You've known that for a long time. No, not selling weed nuts. Selling butt nuts. There's a difference. There's got to be a difference. Tammy is so big, people thought she was a beach whale. Yup. Shamu. You ain't saying shit about wiener-shaped butt plugs. Tammy said she'll be the model for you, Alvin. Oh, hell, John's talking about doing them in glass. Alvin, you could make them in butt plugs blown while you wait. And if you make it a wiener-shaped butt plug, you're even better. I think they should be chipmunk-style butt plugs, though, in the shape of a chipmunk. Wasn't there a show that there was something about the chipmunk? And I don't know why the hell that just came to mind, but I swear to God there was.
Yeah, there was a show with the chipmunks.
No. No. The guy talked about shoving a chipmunk up somebody else's ass.
Thanks, put chipmunks up their butt or something.
See?
Hey, people are into crazy things, but that's just to each their own. I mean, hey, they're into it, they're into it.
That's what I said. Wasn't that in a movie or something? And I don't even know where the hell that thought came from, but it was there.
Hey, if that's to each
Wait,
their own. I mean.
Axiomatic said Richard Gere.
Freaking Axiomatic.
Oh, God. Alvin said, no. Come on, Alvin. You know you're adventurous. Wait, hold on. Now here's the question. Are you saying no totally about the butt plugs or no to Tammy being your model? There is two different questions there. Right? Wrong? Right? I think there is. Alvin saying hell no to all of it. I knew it. No to everything. Laugh out loud.
Not even if it's green?
There you go.
But
how that might fit for Tammy. Might not. Never know. Oh, John, you're getting one for your birthday, courtesy of Alvin. Now, Alvin, are you going to try it out in Tammy first and then send it to John? He might think that's even more special. Might. I'm surprised John's going, hell no. Hell to the no. Nope, he's the quality teeter. Do you mean tester? He could be a teeter. Teetering on the edge, not knowing which way to really go. Oh, okay, tester. Gotcha. Tammy is so fat, she's banned from the Chinese buffet. You go now. A glass dick? I thought that was a crackhead's pipe. Well, that's another word for crackhead's pipe. I'll give you that one, Bob. I'll give you that one. Never know. Never know. To each their own, I guess, but might want to watch those. Well, guys, it is a 10:59. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I hope, fingers crossed, that I'm going to get to see you guys all on the Drone Network on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, fingers crossed. Who knows? You might get to see us before then. Keep your eyes peeled. You know where you might be able to find us. But until next time, and don't forget, Wacky Wednesday next week
bye, guys.
Is a little bit different. We are having the Wacky Wednesday gangbang next week with FPV NoobTube channel coming to join me on Wacky Wednesday. So, until I see you all on the next stream, remember this. I love you all. Thanks, guys, for making it a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys later on.